Before you grab your next sausage roll, stop right there, because what I'm about to reveal could completely change the way you shop at Greggs forever. If you care about what you're eating, what you're paying, and whether you're being quietly misled in plain sight, you need to subscribe to Retail Alert UK right now. Because today we're exposing the 8 worst foods you should never buy from Greggs, based on documented cases, recall notices, customer complaints, and publicly available data. You think you're getting a cheap, cheerful bakery treat. But what if you're actually paying more for less, risking hidden allergens, or falling for clever psychological traps designed to keep you coming back? Let's start with number 7. Number 7 is the limited edition bake. You think limited edition means special, higher quality, crafted with care. But consumer investigations have repeatedly shown that limited runs can sometimes be reformulated versions of standard products with minor ingredient swaps and inflated price tags. You'll see bold packaging, seasonal branding, maybe a festive sleeve, and suddenly the price per item jumps 20 or 30 pence. When you check the price per 100 grams, if it's even displayed clearly, the increase can be more significant than you expect. In documented cases across UK retailers, limited runs have used alternative fillings or cheaper oils while maintaining the premium vibe. You think it's exclusive, but it could simply be clever repackaging. Your action step is simple. Compare the weight in grams and check the ingredient list against a regular menu item before assuming you're getting something special. And what's happening with pricing might surprise you even more. Number 6 is misleading value perception. Greggs built its reputation on affordability, but you think it's always the cheapest lunch option on the high street. Yet when you compare price per 100 grams or the cost of a meal deal versus buying items separately, the maths doesn't always work in your favour. Some customer complaints have pointed out that certain bundle deals only save pennies, while encouraging you to add items you didn't originally plan to buy. That sausage roll and drink combo looks like a bargain, but when you break it down, you might be paying more than you would at a supermarket bakery counter. Your action step: don't rely on the bold meal deal sticker. Do the mental arithmetic. If the saving is negligible, walk away. Because the next issue isn't about money. It's about what's actually inside. Number 5 is allergens and recall notices. No major retailer is immune to recalls. Publicly available Food Standards Agency alerts show that UK food businesses, including bakery chains, have faced recall notices over undeclared allergens or labelling errors. You think because it's a big brand, it's automatically safe. But documented cases across the industry show that cross-contamination and ingredient mislabelling can happen. For someone with a nut, milk, or sesame allergy, that's not just inconvenient, it's dangerous. The action step here is critical. If you have allergies, never rely solely on a display card. Ask staff directly, check official allergen guides online, and monitor recall alerts from the Food Standards Agency. Because even if the recipe is correct, storage can be another hidden risk. Number 4 is temperature and storage concerns. Greggs famously sells certain bakes that are not kept artificially hot to avoid being classified differently for VAT purposes. You think lukewarm is just how it's meant to be, but food safety guidance in the UK is very clear about temperature control and holding times. While chains operate within regulations, customer complaints have surfaced over products sitting in cabinets longer than expected during quieter periods. A pastry that looks golden and fresh might have been out far longer than you assume. Your action step: choose high turnover times like lunchtime rush, and if something looks dried out or feels barely warm when it should be fresh, don't hesitate to ask when it was baked, because freshness isn't the only quality concern. Number 3 is quality downgrades and shrinkflation. Across the UK, shoppers have reported shrinking portion sizes in many food categories. You think your favourite bake is the same size it's always been, but subtle gram reductions can occur, while the price either stays the same or creeps up. It's called shrinkflation, and it's been widely documented across British supermarkets and food outlets. A sandwich that once felt filling might now contain slightly less filling, thinner slices, or reformulated ingredients. Your action step is to look at the weight printed on packaging and compare it over time. If you notice reductions, vote with your wallet. But what if some products are designed specifically for certain locations? Number 2 is outlet-only or location-specific variations. In the wider UK retail world, there have been documented cases of made-for-outlet products with slight specification differences compared to standard lines. You think every branch offers identical quality, but location, footfall and demand can influence preparation timing and presentation. Airport or motorway service area branches may price differently from high street locations. Your action step: if you're travelling, compare prices and check receipts. Don't assume uniformity. And now we reach number 1, the secret that changes everything. Number 1 is the psychological pricing trap that keeps you coming back. Greggs has mastered consistency, branding, and low headline prices. You think you're making a rational choice because the base item looks cheap. But behavioural economics shows that once you're inside, add-ons are where margins increase. That extra sweet treat at the till, the upgraded drink, the limited time bake. It's called the decoy effect and impulse architecture. You enter planning to spend £2. You leave spending £6. There's nothing illegal about it. It's retail strategy. But when combined with clever product placement, warm smells vented onto the pavement, and bold value signage, it creates a loop. You think you're saving money compared to a sit-down cafe. But over weeks and months, those impulse additions add up significantly. The action step that changes how you shop forever is this: decide your spend before you walk in. Stick to one item. Ignore the promotional boards at the counter. If you can't, step back and reassess. Now let's address one more issue that often goes unnoticed: payment and data habits. With loyalty apps and digital payment systems becoming standard across UK retail, customers sometimes overlook how much purchase data they're sharing. You think it's just a coffee and a pastry, but aggregated purchase data can build detailed consumption profiles. While companies operate under UK data protection laws, it's still your responsibility to review privacy settings and app permissions. Your action step: check what data you've agreed to share and adjust permissions if necessary. So before your next Greggs run, ask yourself this: are you choosing freely, or are you being nudged? Have you compared price per 100 grams? Have you checked allergens? Have you noticed portion changes? Have you walked in for one item and walked out with 3? This isn't about attacking a brand. It's about empowering you as a shopper, because when information is hidden in plain sight, only informed consumers win. If you've ever felt overcharged, misled, or disappointed with a product from Greggs, I want to hear your experience in the comments below. Do you still think it's unbeatable value, or has something changed? And if this investigation opened your eyes, make sure you're subscribed to Retail Alert UK, because our next report exposes another high street favourite you might never look at the same way again.